Greetings. This is Sparta! I'm only joking. I am Fred. Divine Beast of Varudania. Burn, baby, burn. Exile Inferno. Burn, baby, burn. Exile Inferno. Bum, bum.
By the way, guys,
burn.
I am here.
Burn, 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 burn.
I am here. I'm just busy at the moment.
You are beer? Which brand? So he says.
We don't say brands unless they pay us.
I like this logic. Well, in that case, I'm accepting of any brand, but I prefer. And yes, I'm just leaving y'all in that suspense, so deal with it. Ram it. Beach, arse, father muckers. While we watch Link burn. Yaman, 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 Yaman. And another. Another about a mother. About a Did I stutter? Or did I just mutter? I like the way you die. And I don't know why, I just can't keep my eyes off of you and me and all the other people, and I don't know why, can't keep my eyes off of you. How about them apples? Little apple. Know what else rhymes with apple? You don't even want to effing know. We're breathing like giants everywhere Link goes. Okay. And now. For a streaming production of Just play the effing game. Or for the, not safe for workplace, but totally funny enough for workplace, just play the in game already. Already in brackets, by the way. While we watch Link pulling off his cardio, apparently. Honky dory. Okie dokie pokey smoky. Oh yes, now we gotta do the final mission. Well, arguably final. Actually, I feel like it would be wise to go after these other thingies while we wait. But I mean, why? Wait, what? Oh yeah.
If you want to go after the Taluses first, that's fine.
Oh, wow, you approve? Guess I better propose to her after all then. Thank you for your blessing. Because now I'm going to. Oh, wait. To the brave soul who wishes to master a divine beast, you have done well to return to this place of beginnings. You have overcome many challenges thus far. Now allow me to bestow upon you one final trial. Return the Sheikah slate to the terminal you first obtained it from. Sounds too easy. Do so, and the final passageway will reveal itself.
Daruk's protection is now ready to roll.
You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to do just that. I'm going to go after the Taluses first. Just in case there's somehow a blood moon. Because I'm really curious that way. Shoraha Shrine. Shora ha ha ha. Told ya, Shora ha shrine. Because I laugh at you. Wait. No. That's actually. Wait. Where can I do this? Nah, Woodland Tower. Feel like there's going to be an easier way. Hiya hee, hiya hoo, hiya ho, hiya ha ha. gonna go that way. Okay. Oh, hold up. Oh. Did not foresee that.
All right, I'm here.
Are you though?
Yes. I can see and hear everything except for the game audio.
But you didn't need to anyway.
Yeah, I don't really need to. You got the taluses done? Let's go to the. Let's go
No,
back to the Shrine of
I'm just
Resurrection.
starting. What the
Oh.
bloody hell?
Wait, question for you. Did you do the one that was right outside the Shrine of Resurrection? The talus is right there?
No, I'm pretending that I didn't even go there yet.
Because if you did that one, that would be a good one to know if you even had them to do, right?
What the frig are you dropping this plausible truth bomb on me for, huh?
Because you might not even have them. If you might be wasting a lot of time running around the map.
Oh, shut up.
No,
Yes.
I will never shut up. I will only stop talking if I choose to stop talking, and you can't make me do otherwise.
What? You think this is a free country?
Yes.
Well, guess what? Newsflash, father mucker.
I think this country is very free. That's why Trump's trying to take it.
Over our vets' dead bodies.
Well, you know.
That sounds like the deepest irony, by the way. Freedom is an illusion, indeed, Apollo 71. Problem is, our leaders tell us we're free, but then it's because of our leaders that we're actually not free, so yeah.
Leaders don't do a very good job at representing freedom.
Yeah. And they haven't for years. Well, basically ever since I've been able to vote, or being alive for that matter.
I know.
Yeah.
There was one time. We need to go back to, like, we call our countries, Canada and U.S. call our countries, you know.
I was about to say, are you going to be like my brother and say we need to bring back public hangings?
No, I was gonna say that technically, the type of government that both countries have is supposed to be a form of democracy.
Oh, and that's funny though, because every time I talk to one of the not big time, but staunch Republican types, they'll come up with, America's not a democracy. And it's like, you're a democratic republic. That is still a democracy.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
Yeah.
It's just a type of democracy.
Well, I was gonna say, just because... that's the thing, a lot of Americans are always confused because one of their parties is just the Democrats. Just the Democratic Party, right?
Yeah.
But,
I mean, then again, if you ask the odd Canadian, the Conservative Party of Canada is essentially a Liberal Party, and it's like, that's only dependent on how far to the right you are, as in to far right wingers, I'd be a liberal.
But
Even
what
though
I'm
not.
saying is that we should go back to the roots of democracy.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the days when the government had people vote on everything.
Yes.
You want to go to war? You vote on whether or not the country goes to war.
Uh-huh. I do not disagree one bit. I mean, I still remember when our guy got in, Trudeau, and he proclaimed how he was going to bring in election reform. Never happened. And no surprise when, yeah, why would you reform a system that got your power?
Yeah.
My favorite part is when people bring up that he's so bad now, and it's like, I could just smoke to that? Because we knew a long time ago
Some
he
of
was
us,
bad
yeah.
news. Yeah.
Some of us knew
It's
we were
just-
better. The
Y'all
thing
didn't
is,
listen.
when he first...
Oh
Oh,
shoot.
there's the blood. I guess you're going back to the...
This run was for naught.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, probably.
Why are we where we are, though? Like,
I'm trying to
really-
find that friggin' thing, and I keep getting confused with that other circle on my map.
Hmm.
Now I feel like I want to go back and then just retrace my steps and everything, and then take longer.
No.
Yeah, like you say though, Apollo 71, go back. So go back to ancient Greece. Good luck.
Realistically, you if you went and reload your save, there's a very good chance that we don't even have any of the palaces available to do until this blood moon happens. So at this point, I'd say just let it happen and go to the blood moon. Let the blood moon happen, go to the Taluses.
Okay, hold up. I've got the Valley Scale still. I don't care if I waste it. I want to see if... Okay, you know what? I'm going to do this. I've been desperately needing it, but refusing myself it. Oh, I'm too late. God damn it. I suppose this won't be unworth it. Just doesn't
Other
feel...
than you wasted a lot more time than you needed to.
Whoa, look at that though.
Remember I said we're already kind of tight for time with this one?
The blood moon rises once again. Please be careful.
Anyway, just thinking about how other countries, I believe, apparently have a tiered voting system. You know, something that's rather than first past the post or crap like that. Basically a system that would properly support having more than just 2 or 3 parties. Which, in America, is essentially 2 parties, Democrat and Republican. In Canada, it's still basically 2 parties because you've got the Conservative Party and then you've got the Liberals and NDPs.
Mm-hmm.
Although the NDPs have been supposedly pulling back, which is no surprise when, I mean, that's how they get their own political powers, by pulling out.
Yeah.
And when the going gets tough.
Mm-hmm.
Funnily enough, there's not any NDP that I know of who likes their guy.
Eh.
But anyone that I know likes Jack Layton. and believes, or agrees
Behind you.
rather, he would not. He'd have to do something about Jugbeat Sang's basically. Because of what has happened to their party. Got it! Yay!
I was worried he was gonna waste Urbosa's theory, though.
Oh, fair. I'd actually totally forgotten about that. I was more worried about being knocked off.
Because you need it for one of them, remember? Need all 3 charges.
Oh, yeah. I remember which one.
Yeah, you could go to that one right away first.
That is not
Or
a bad idea.
First at this point, and then you can use those, and then you don't have to worry about wasting them.
True. I think there
You
was
should,
another
you
one
know what?
this way.
Realistically, what you should have done
You
from
know
the
what?
beginning
Yeah,
was
I will
get
go
a
here.
map. Was get a map of all the talent locations and mark them, and then you could have gotten all of them after a blood moon. But we've only done the ones that you've found as you've gone along.
Oh, fair. Pardon me. Imagine if I just found all the Teleses, killed them all, and then that was enough to trigger another blood moon.
It might be.
Oh,
I guess realistically speaking, that's a very real possibility.
that would be so fun. I just spend the whole rest of this game getting rich quick.
Uh-huh. I mean, realistically speaking, no one said you have to play the game story.
True. I mean, who plays Just Cause 2 for the story, right?
Well, the story kind of helps you upgrade. But,
Oh.
yeah,
Mm.
I think it's behind you? Yeah, it's down there. Oh no, that's not the one.
Yeah, this is the one that doesn't need it. So
I would wait on that one then.
Aw. But it's easier to. Well, I guess I'd use the thing anyway. Alright.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think the one you want is the other way, yeah.
Do I even. Ow! So, basically, considering that democracy between our two countries, between our country and America's, I should say, is just a two-party system, we do have other parties that you can vote for, but they are essentially only good as protest votes at best. If you're going to protest against the other parties, or if, say, you're going to vote against the current leader, then you have to vote the opposing party.
Yeah.
So, for example, I'm not the biggest fan
Start charging your attack.
of... Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, crap. Oops, I did it again. There we go. So, meaning... Yeah, well, there is that too, Apollo 71. I mean, I remember with our country, we had our last election where a bunch of people voted for People's Party of Canada, which is farther right than even the Conservative Party of Canada. And I agree with others that the other issue with their party is that they've had the same leader for how many years? They have not changed up. And I get that that party is popular because of him. It's like why, even if InfoWars did get forcibly sold to The Onion, whether they'd still succeed without Alex Jones or not is another question, because people only like InfoWars that I know of because of Alex Jones, and that's regardless of how indignantly repulsive he is. As in, don't get me wrong, you can watch Alex Jones for entertainment value, and he's got it through and through. But if you are paying attention to him for any actual news or facts, get ready for delusion. And believe you me, I used to watch him, and I'd always thought to myself, gee, why does he keep promoting these products? They seem kind of shady. And then, oh, that's kind of what it was because he was selling these products as part of his conspiracy beliefs, and I never caught on to that. It's like, oh, this is why people despise him so much. Because basically believing that disparaging families of victims over a tragedy for the sake of profit is legitimately scummy.
I would have used the large flame sword
Fine.
because it works the same way, and because you want to save maybe those swords, but also the master sword for what you consider.
Ah, crap, I have lost my wing. Ooh, crap. I feel like I could have just held that. But anyway, more to my point.
Yeah, I've been wondering this whole time why you weren't just doing a spin attack now that you
I
don't
was
have to
nervous, man.
worry of wasting the Barbosa's Fury.
What the bloody hell was I just doing? So anyway, it is this matter of if your goal is to get rid of the current leader, your best option is to vote for the opposing party. That's whether you like that opposing party or not. Yeah, Blastoise would have been a fine option. I mean, water types are best against rock types, after all. So I mean, with Trudeau, and this is by no means an endorsement, but the best option is just the Conservative Party. Simple as that. That doesn't mean that I endorse them or agree with all of their ideals, although their ideals are probably closest to what I'd have in mind, which is moderate conservatism. As I like to say, I prefer my politics in moderation. Because I don't like communism and I don't like fascism either.
But the problem is our stupid system for voting them in. Like, the fact that we can have a minority government is stupid.
Well, and here's the thing. Minority governments, I agree with other people that a government should have a minority so that there is, you know, you can actually have proper discussion. The problem with our system is because the Liberals and NDPs are on the same side of the spectrum, albeit not on the same spot per se,
Urbosa's fury is ready.
but because they share the same side of the spectrum, they're basically just the same side of the coin. So what we've essentially got with the liberal minority is because they're in collusion, or whatchamacallit, with the NDP, they are basically just one major party. So why the Conservative Party, to do anything meaningful, has to have a majority is because they are the only primary party that's conservative.
Yeah, I mean...
And, of course, any other party is completely unelectable.
I don't think that system works, and I don't think it's worked.
Oh, I'm not
think
saying
it's
it's a
ever
good
worked,
system
to be
at all.
Like,
If there's
have
anything... Sorry.
the ability to have a minority government, just that doesn't work at all. Like, it just defeats the purpose of, like,
Well, I think that
voting, I feel, to some extent. Because think about this, right? The whole thing that people always say, right? Everybody always says majority rules. Well, not in Canada,
yeah.
right? So that's why, like, it's stupid. It really is. I don't. If there are benefits to it, they aren't good enough
Beneficial
to be
to
worth
us.
it. Yeah, they aren't good enough to be worth it, to be
Yeah.
honest.
They benefit the wealthy, and that's it. And
Yeah.
that's probably the closest to a liberal or leftist I could sound like, is, make no mistake, not conservative, sorry. Any of these politicians generally service the rich people. And that's, even the liberal parties, they will always go for the rich people. And something even I've learned in the past, well, like I say, since Trudeau got in, if I've learned anything, it's that our political system has been BS for years. And if I was to be puristic, which I'm not sure if I will be, maybe not, but to me it would be a matter of just refusing to vote. Which means you are still voting, your vote still counts, but no parties get your vote. Or basically, in an ideal world, if there were enough votes declined or refused, they would have to pick entirely new candidates. Or something along those lines. So, like, if I was American, I would have to morally decline my vote, because I don't feel either candidate is remotely competent enough to be in government. But that's, of course, my take on that.
Yeah, but that's because you live under a rock, so you've heard a bunch of things that aren't true about each of them too. So some of that is based on false understandings.
No?
Well, yeah.
I know that's where you and I have to agree to disagree.
If you think you're gonna get thrown off, use your Urbosa's Fury to stun him.
Oh, I do
Like,
have that.
don't forget about this, right? You did get
Yeah.
the upgrade, so they recharge faster.
Yeah, basically,
Your Urbosa's Fury is ready already.
like you say there, Apollo 71. I mean, like in America's case, in America's case, the only thing our country has done right is not having geezers run for office. Not that our non-geezers are particularly anything spectacular, but good Lord, America, quit electing people who should be retired. I don't care what their politics are. The greatest thing CNN ever came up with in years is that after a certain age, politicians need to have a competency test. Because people legitimately lose their sharpness after so long. Although I will admit, that's not including, say, my grandparents. Well,
Yeah, not all people who are old do lose their sharpness. Yeah, like you're really stereotyping here. And to be honest, I don't know how you could say that about Trump.
what he may think is sharpness is delusion.
No, he just doesn't beat around the bush like most politics.
Yes, but that
politicians
still
do.
involves lying up the arse.
No. In
More than
fact,
I could count.
everything that he has said that he was going to do, he's either done or set the groundwork for before he lost his position in power.
Yeah, already did those tell us.
So it's not really his fault if he loses the position in power and can't finish what he started.
I'm just hoping that if we can get the Conservative Party government and that they'll fix the crap that they say they will, because otherwise their days are numbered.
Yeah.
But I also wouldn't trust someone who, like Trudeau, had riches only because of family funds to know how to fix up the country. Which is, I mean, even a problem they're going to have with, say, Elon Musk.
I don't know if that's true. Again, it sounds like you're listening to all the,
not at all.
the people who are saying things about him, not, the truth here, because
I guarantee you it's the truth.
No, actually, it's not. Everything that's negative has been said about him.
Yeah, that's the problem, though, is you're saying everything negative. That's the problem.
Everything that has been said about him that sounds negative.
Yeah, exactly. So the same goes for Polyev for that matter. That is why I do not put all my hopes and dreams into the dude. Is because
listen to what I'm saying. Everything that has been said everything bad that has been said about
That's where I've got to stop you though. When you're saying everything that is negative. Every politician has negatives about them that are legitimate. It's where even, say, Lori Goldstein has pointed out, like, how a Trudeau supporter can't see why anyone would vote for Trump. It's the same matter of both candidates have had their fair share of scandals, but no, their supporters believe these scandals are all merely conspiracy theories by the opposite side. That's just not the case. These are all legitimate scandals to do with the candidates.
Not always, actually. A lot of times they are legitimately things that have been made up in order to create a scandal.
So would you say that with Trudeau?
No,
There you go.
but that's because
the
I've actually
problem.
seen. That's because I've actually seen, you know, evidence that actually supports and isn't
Rivali's gale is
like
now
is
ready.
actually good, has a good foundation to it.
Where did this come from?
I've seen it happen. Like
Where
there's
did it come from, though?
like you can see it happening.
Which source?
I don't know when we see Trudeau decided to freeze the bank accounts for the truckers who were, against the, fighting against the law, the temporary laws being put in place.
So we're talking about.
Yeah.
I thought we were still talking about Trump.
No, you
Although
brought
to
up,
be
you
fair.
asked about, you mentioned Trudeau.
Well, I'm
And
talking about both.
you
Trump,
said-
so okay. Go on.
Okay, so you mentioned Trudeau, and again, he did actually, truthfully, he did freeze their bank accounts just because they were protesting, which, by the way, is exercising rights to and
whoops.
freedoms.
I did not mean to usurp Suspiria.
The truckers had every right to do what they did, to protest the way that they did. None of it, any violence that was happening wasn't actually connected to them, despite what people might try to tell you. So they had every right to protest in the way that they did, and he still decided to shut them down, which was a violation of their rights and freedoms.
Didn't they block roads for a long while though?
Didn't the... Okay, so tell me something. On the other side of the argument, there were
I think that's all to tell
Native,
us, by the way.
there were Native Americans who blocked railways when they did a protest only a few months for something else, only a few months before COVID, right? The whole situation there. And they didn't get in trouble. They were supported in their protest. But then when the truckers were blocking roadways, there's nothing wrong. That's still a peaceful protest. They're still allowed to do that.
Well, here's the thing about that.
It's hypocritical to say
I
it's
don't
hypocritical
disagree.
to allow the natives to block off railways, but not allow the truckers to block off roadways.
To the best of my knowledge regarding that, if someone was blocking my way for a protest, yeah, they could piss off for all I care, regardless of their cause.
Okay.
As in, if a protest is happening in town and they are blocking my way, I don't even care if they're college students, especially if that's the case. No, get out of my way. I've got places to go, people to see.
Meanwhile,
Your protest is your business. It's not my
when our
business.
country becomes it changes from what is supposed to be democracy to an imperial dictatorship, you won't be so. You'll have wished that they sat on the roadways.
No, not at all.
Yeah. And the other thing is
I don't
again,
care what your protest is about. If you are blocking my way, I want you out of my way, period. That's not to say that you are not allowed to protest. But do not protest in a
what would you
fashion...
rather have, a violent protest?
No, I'd rather a
violent?
protest that stays out of my way. Protest in your own way.
But the on the other hand, you know, if the protest gets out of your way, then the government will get in your way eventually.
Well, and they can still stay out of my way. Goes
Mm.
both ways. I do not need your protest or government affecting my life in that manner. Period.
What you should be doing is considering joining the protest.
Place the Sheikah slate in the pedestal. Oh, I didn't have to go straight for that, did I?
No.
Crap's sake. Sheikah slate confirmed. No!
Alright,
Okay,
well,
I need to
here
roll
we
this
go.
back if I can. Crap's sake. Descending. Please be aware of tremors. Damn it. I was just doing that for dramatic effect, okay? I'll totally
Here we
roll
go.
this back. But here's my opinion on all that, and it's called do your protest, but leave me the bloody hell alone, and the same goes for the government. Just leave me the bloody hell alone.
But
It's not
at the
too much
end
to
of the
ask.
I'll say this as well. Regardless of whether or not you are, regardless of whether or not you enjoy having the protesters block off the roadway, at the end of the day, nothing like it was or should have been considered to be, based on the laws that were in place, illegal for Trudeau to have them moved and to then punish them for protesting and block off their bank accounts and everything else.
I mean,
but he got
as
away with it.
we both know that's not the first
Regardless.
illegal thing he did about that whole shebang. I mean, I still
I
remember
know.
watching that
But
trial,
that's what I'm saying,
and
like-
the father mucker shows up late, and oh, well, it's a false start, and it's like any other occupation, you'd be fired, no question.
But he got away with a lot. And so that's what I say, like, legitimately just saw the actual,
Bugger.
like, that's why I say, like, I actually saw him
Oh, bloody hell. You have to fling me that.
performing illegal actions. Meanwhile, I've not seen Trump do anything illegal.
34 felonies. One of which, coincidentally, matches up with that Rule 34 of the internet.
No.
Yeah, they were all
Actually-
legitimate felons.
Where's the proof? Right? That's the thing, where's the proof?
Proof is all on the pudding.
No, legitimately, where's the proof?
Wikipedia.
Right? Is it, are
Full
you,
of sources, right? on
oh
there.
yeah, Wikipedia is always known for being truthful, for having accurate information. When you're in school and they have you,
Yeah,
do
you know,
research,
that's something
they
I
always
learned
tell
in
you
college.
the first place you should go is Wikipedia.
Yeah, so that was their big mistake back in high school days, by the way. Is get into college and they actually encourage you to use Wikipedia. Because here's the thing. Wikipedia, you are required to cite your sources. So it's always been on to me that they discourage, that in high school.
Really, because I seem to remember, stories about Wikipedia saying something like, oh, maybe not this exact thing, but something like the 34th president of the United States was Yoda.
That's not
Really?
to say
That's
people
that's
can't
accurate?
edit.
Accurate? That's accurate. That sounds so accurate to me. I didn't know that actually. You know?
That's
That's
not to
accurate.
say people can't edit things.
That's
That's
why
because they are
Wikipedia
heavily
is not a.
moderated.
That's why Wikipedia is not a good source because it's easily edited.
Mm, easily edited, but that doesn't mean the edits remain forever. Like I say, they are heavily moderated, diligently.
Meanwhile, there are other sites that actually have accurate information all the time. And aren't because they aren't easily edited.
Now, back to Shrine of Resurrection. Now that I got that Tellus taken care of, and I can take care of this final Tellus.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let's say we focus on the game for now. Just so I can, focus on the game.
Maybe try to like learn how to discern between hearsay BS and actual evidence that can provide actual proof.
That's precisely what I do. I just do not subscribe to tribalism.
Meanwhile, you're over here like you told me that you saw Trump having people worship a gold statue of him. That sounds a little bit.
I literally did
ridiculous,
see that
don't you think?
video. That was one of the
Of
videos I
him?
had of the RNC.
What?
No, that wasn't. I don't recall that being of Trump himself. That was members at that RNC who were carting around that idol of him.
It's not a gold statue isn't automatically an idol. It's only an idol if people are actually worshiping it. Lots of people have gold, like all kinds of gold statues, bronze statues, stone statues. Like statues are made of, people all the time, and they aren't. It doesn't mean that they're worshiping the statue. And if there are people worshiping, it doesn't necessarily mean that the person who the statue's of wants that to be worshipped.
And I will end this lastly, as far as my word goes, that until any president pardons a whistleblower, I will not support them. Because I'm waiting still yet to see Edward Snowden and Bradley / Chelsea Manning pardoned for what they did. Because all they did was blow the whistle on shady government procedures. Well, in Edward Snowden. I mean, everybody knows what Edward and Chelsea did. For crap's sake. It's like they were blowing the whistle merely on the government behaving improperly. And we've yet to see. We didn't see Obama pardon them. We didn't see Trump pardon them. We didn't see Biden pardon them. Not one of them. I will die on this hill. I will not support any president who does not pardon those whistleblowers.
That's a ridiculous argument.
No, not at all. I mean, considering one of them pardoned only people who spoke so sweetly of him. And friends and all that, cronyism.
That's almost as ridiculous as if someone were to say, well, I won't support a president that only uses one of the 4 bathrooms in their house.
That has nothing to do with that.
It is. It's
not
just
the same
as ridiculous.
thing.
It's
No.
just as ridiculous.
No, because these
They don't have
whistleblowers
to
were
pardon
blowing
them.
the whistle on illegal things the government was doing. Like the
So they don't
NSA
have to pardon
spying.
them. They don't have to pardon them, though.
Not
Just
with
your-
all the
it's
crap
just
they
your-
got for what they
It's
did.
just your opinion that they need to be pardoned. Like it's my opinion that that the president must use every bathroom in his house.
I mean, crap, I use every bathroom in my house.
So,
Well, since we're on the topic, I thought you'd like to know. I even used both that were in my apartment, if you remember what that looked like.
then you should go and run for president. And
I knew you were going to say that. Thank you. I accept your nomination.
Then I'll vote for you, but until then,
And you know what my first act as president is going to be?
pardoning everybody.
No. Actually, that would not be a bad idea, but I was going to go with resigning effective immediately.
Yeah. Oh,
You
well,
got that
know.
right. People would vote for me just for me to resign.
It's, our leader did that.
He did that at the end of his father-mucking lifeline, the son of a bugger.
Yeah. Actually, it's funny because you were
Like I
talking
say,
about...
it's the one teensy-weensy little shred of dignity that Biden and Trudeau share, is they resign. But it is such a minuscule shred of dignity that it still doesn't matter for crap, besides that they resign.
I feel like...
Like I say, I'm not going to not give credit where credit is due for resigning.
Listen,
But there's considering the circumstances in which they resigned.
well, I was gonna say, here's the thing, right? The problem...
Wait, welcome, hero. You have overcome many trials to reach me. Now it is time to face the final trial. Oh yeah, please wait until this is over. This trial is a complex labyrinth. To start, you will need a map. Not nap, map. You may obtain map information from the guidance stone.
The secret divine beast.
Tell me about it. Oh, and I need that thing for the map. Okay.
You can eat, by the way. Remember, I'm not there to take over if you die.
No,
So,
it's
like,
not that. I just keep forgetting to. Besides, I'm too distracted by talking, arguing, debating politics with you to think of it. My mind is a corridor. Once I'm focused on one thing, I can't entirely focus on... I'm not a multitasker, okay?
Let me just say this. I'm not the only one in your life who has said that you need to stop living under a rock and get out more. We both know that.
I've already been told to get out more by a casting director.
Yes, exactly. Which also means stop living under a rock. Right?
It's okay, I'm going to listen to her this coming week or so.
So when I...
And by the way, for those who wonder,
that you
that is not
live
what she means. Really, it just means apparently audition more.
Yeah, it means
She said,
don't
get out more in Canada, and I thought she meant outside when she brought up Canada, and oh, no, she just meant, getting cast in my own country. Okay.
Get out more means stop living under a rock and see the world around you. Doesn't mean literally get outside, but You've had lots of people say that, so it must be probably there's probably some validity to the argument that you do spend too long living under a rock. So,
Well, I will say this. I think I oversell how much I live under a rock.
I think I think it's accurate, if not undersold.
Whoa, shoot. No,
I wouldn't
I
use that
definitely
sword. I would
oversold.
save that sword. I would save that sword for
Oh,
now.
fine. What are you, my mom?
Yeah.
Oh. You know what? I'd rather use this. Oh, bloody hell. I still screwed it up. Okay,
You
just
could probably
die.
fight that thing. Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. Why not eat one of those foods that gives you full health?
Because I don't want to waste it.
It's not a waste. You need full health. Or wait. I mean, you could wait till later if you really wanted to, but
By the way, I have to love how we got into all that just out of whether we live in a free country or not. Go
yeah,
ahead.
well, But no, I'm just saying, like, I feel like your opinion doesn't hold as much weight when we both know that you live under a rock.
Not that
Very
much.
much so.
Just comfortably enough that I can
More-
de-stress
more-
after a day of work.
You
And
live under a
remain
rock
de-stressed.
more than you live under a rock more than you realize, I think.
Or let me put it this way. When people say if you're not angry, you're not paying attention, I dare say I don't want to be angry. Being angry is a waste of my time and mental health. So screw that. I will die on that hill.
That might be true. But
Besides, I'm trying to find a food that'll actually fill up my bar, but not too much.
here's what I'll say. It might be
Ooh, that
true
could
what you're
be.
saying. It might be true what you're saying about your mental health. But it is also true what they're saying. If you're not angry, you're not paying attention. And
I'm not angry, I'm just
I'll-
disillusioned.
I'll take it a step further and say, if you're not angry and you're not paying attention, then your opinion on stuff doesn't hold as much weight. Because if you're not paying attention, that's basically what I mean by living under a rock.
You say that.
Because you're not aware of all the facts and information necessary to make an opinion that would hold enough weight. Hold as much weight in the argument.
That'll be close enough. Probably won't even need that defense.
Probably not.
Up yours. Oh, you don't have enough information. Oh, you don't have enough defense. What else do I not have enough of for you, huh?
Do we have time for me to start a list? Like,
Knock knock.
who's there?
Go poop yourself. Don't tell me you haven't watched Catch Me If You Can.
I have. It's been
Good.
a long time since I've
It's the
seen it.
best
but
joke ever.
Also, I didn't agree that was the best joke ever.
It's so funny. I mean, it's not as funny when I say it. It's funnier when Tom
No, it
Hanks says
isn't.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough, I suppose.
He's trying to be funny, and the moment he realizes he can't come up with anything, or doesn't want to, go fuck yourselves.
Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough.
And of course, with that movie, that's a whole fun one because it's only been just more or less revealed that the movie is based on fiction. And all I can think is, well, that may be true, but that doesn't mean the movie ain't still good. Like, don't tell me that ain't still one of the best movies I've ever seen. Because, like,
Did
even,
people think it wasn't fiction?
well, how shall I say this? They portrayed it as fiction for years, only until it got revealed apparently just a few years ago that it was fabricated. And I thought, well, I
Huh.
suppose that's not totally surprising considering it's about a con man.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, actually. But I mean, it's like people complaining about Oppenheimer not being entirely true. People, if you want a documentary,
Yeah.
go watch a documentary. Oppenheimer is just a retelling of an account
Yeah.
of times in Oppenheimer's life.
Why?
Christopher Nolan is just there to tell this particular version of the story. Besides, please, people, let's not take movies so bloody seriously. Not that you can't take them seriously, because you should still take them seriously, but depends on the angle you're coming from.
You should probably. I mean, realistically speaking, you're not. Again, it isn't. You're right. It isn't supposed to be a documentary. You should.
Like you say,
I guess when
discernment.
I guess when you say, not supposed to take them seriously. I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
It's more complicated. It's
yeah,
more complicated
yeah.
than taking them seriously or not taking them seriously.
Well, that's why I say angle. Is because there's an extent or angle to which you take it seriously. Like,
Sure.
maybe more or less along the lines of suspension of disbelief. I mean,
I think it's
I
more
had
along the
another one in
line
mind.
of if it's based on a true story, it means that the main story of what you see, the main facts and information that happen there are true. But it's been but it's still not a documentary level of accuracy.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of the things I love about Weird, the Al Yankovic story. Because it sells itself as a biopic. And then, in true Weird Al fashion, it eventually unravels into, okay, there's no way his mom would just straight up say, quit following your dreams, honey. And that's the moment where it finally clicks of, oh, this isn't actually about Weird Al's life. It's him spoofing biopics as a concept. And as even Weird Al admits to, his real life, his coming of age, was too innocent to be interesting for film. So they had to make up a bunch of stuff to keep things interesting. So he never went drunk driving, never had an affair with Madonna, never shot up the cartel.
Okay. Well, on the other hand,
But he still
his
became exceptionally successful in a very niche genre of music.
on the other hand, there is a degree of which too much nonsense is also bad in something that's supposed to be based on a true story.
Well, and in the case of this movie, it is actually made pretty clear that it's not entirely not a true story, but it's let's get ready to rumble. Thank you so much, Thang, for rating us.
I don't mean to
Me.
alarm anybody,
Yeah.
but I think we're being followed.
Thank you, Lo-Fi247, for following. I hope you enjoy your stay. You just missed out on us having a political debate. All because of joking about being free in our country, that we got debating about your country's politics thing.
Mhm.
Yeah. Suffice to say, more agreement about our own country, more disagreement about your country. Yeah, I could only imagine how weird it's gotta be over your way.
Well, that's partially. The debate only happens because you believe everything you hear, regardless of whether there's actual good evidence to back it up as being true.
No, I don't believe everything I hear.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
You believe everything you hear that isn't something I said.
Just because it's about Trump.
You believe everything you hear from mainstream and social media.
Not particularly social media, although that more or less counts as mainstream. Although I do love the part where, of course, people bring up don't trust mainstream media, but check out Fox, and yeah, but Fox is mainstream media. Yeah, that's just it, though, eh? Well, and it was funny to me, too, because, of course, once he got elected, people are going on about, yeah, they totally rigged it, and okay, we had the same problem 4 years ago when Trump was claiming that it was rigged, and we knew it wasn't, and now yous are trying to claim what he claimed, and just stop it, people. He's in, like you say, you'll see what he does in the next 4 years. You'll be doing what you usually do. That's still a private investigation, right? Sheikah Slate authenticated. Distilling map of Divine Beast. Oh, spreading positivity. This is the way. That's my goal. I mean, that's even going to be the thing I'm cautious about come our next election is maintaining positivity. That's not to say that I'm not going to try to be passionate about what's going on with our coming election, but keeping it in an optimistic and positive light as much as I can possibly muster, considering everything. Because that's just not the attitude I want to have kept from my college days. Because those were the days when wasn't so much. I mean, I still remember Total Biscuit becoming a bit known for his whole Trump meltdown at the time, And all I could think was, you know, to be fair, when we first got our leader in, I can't say as though I didn't have the same sort of crap to spew. And we basically both had to have that moment of coming to basically peace with it. As much as we abhor our leaders, doesn't mean basically going to war with the other side. It's just not worth it. But trying to have if at all possible, still some positive and meaningful discourse, for lack of a better way to put it off the top of my head. Divine beast controls have been enabled. Oh, good lord, one of these. Ram it.
Mm-hmm. Told you this would be a long one.
Uh-huh.
And we wasted a lot of time before coming in here.
Alright, man.
You know,
I mean, I will say, the one...
I kind of,
Oh, go ahead.
even though you make that argument about not wanting to have mental health issues, I will still very much support the argument of if you're not angry, you're not paying attention, because there's a sort of a second part to that wasn't said, and it's like, it's let the anger that you get from paying attention be what fuels your decision to vote.
True.
Like, if you're angry about, like, realistically, if you're paying attention, you shouldn't be angry.
Oh,
Unless
that's what
you're-
I'm missing.
Because unless you're against what's happening.
What the bloody hell? That still keeps going. Okay. On. There we go. Oh.
Maybe if you reverse it the other way.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Ride it up to the top and then, reverse it.
Oh, I forgot I could do that from my map. Oh, yes, I do need to. Up there. Maybe not so. Yeah. Thought so. What if I apply from...
Perhaps you just gotta be quicker.
Or what's over here? So have you been keeping, by the way, Thang? I reckon you've been keeping busy. I will say, though, come to think of it, the greatest thing of value I got from that time was Total Biscuit shared this video, and he still keeps up with it. Jonathan Pye. who's a British comedian. Well, character, rather, as it turns out. Found out just recently that he's actually just a character played by this British guy. But he does these political rants about just things in general, but his biggest, most popular ones, I believe, are to do with... And it's kind of funny, too, how it turned out, because, of course, he's got his original rant about Trump being elected, and then his latest about him being elected again. And as Total Biscuit even put it, it was a verbal slap on the face. It being in the way of basically like how he first got elected was sort of, how to put this, a matter of a response to the social messaging against the easily offended, basically. Whereas in this last case is a matter of when you've got a party whose only platform seems to be why vote against the other, rather than why vote for us, doesn't make for much promise. That putting it basically tip of the iceberg in a fashion. Short and sweet. Basically the gist of it. That's what I need to go for.
Anyway, we gotta stop talking about this because I think you're too distracted and it's causing you.
No, I'm not distracted.
Take
I'm just
longer
trying to
to figure
figure
it
out
out.
the bloody hell to get this thing to do what I needed to do.
But
I can't figure it out.
Speak-
But that said, I don't
speaking of-
disagree otherwise.
speaking of up and coming, or speaking of new foreign
See if I can figure the others.
have you heard of, speaking of new foreign comedians, have you heard of Randy Feltface?
Doesn't sound familiar.
Well, imagine if you took give me a second, actually, I gotta
I
get
gave
the-
you a second. So tell me. The second to this guy is an hour, by the way.
Yeah.
Tap save. So I'm figuring out the layout. Oh, right, that's... Oh, wow.
So, okay. So imagine if you took Jim Henson
Okay.
and combined him with Jeff Dunham.
Oh, okay. Why'd I have a feeling you were going to bring up Jeff Dunham after you brought up Jim Henson because they both play with puppets? Sorry. Marionettes. I have to use the politically correct term.
I don't think those are technically marionettes, because marionettes mean they are string controlled.
Sorry, what's... I have the word on the tip of my tongue, but I can't spit it out. What am I? Ventriloquist. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
But I'm more so referring to how Jim Henson was always famous for his Muppets, who were characters that seemingly, in the way that they were presented, acted separate from the ventriloquist. As opposed to most ventriloquists where it's like, oh, they're, talking, they're having a conversation with each other, they're the puppet or the ventriloquist dummy or whatever you call it is, obviously, in the arms of the operator.
Go ram it, dude.
And whatnot.
This is
So,
very complicated.
yes, I see that.
I only just realized this part.
Yep. So, this Randy Feltface is a comedian who almost like a puppet, like an old school puppet show, where the puppet that he's operating is standalone. He doesn't. He hides himself behind the whatever environment desk or something
Reminds me of
in order to
those two
make it so that
puppets at the Game Awards, actually. Or there's another puppet who appears on Rocket and Ray Gun Awards.
well, again, similar to how the Muppets were always done.
Right.
Where the operator of them isn't necessarily in the picture, but
Yeah.
they're not string controlled either.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, there's also that dog that likes to smoke and to talk crap. Almost literally. Yeah, I get the picture now.
Anyway, this comedian is really good, and I think he's actually from Australia. That's
Yeah.
why I said born.
Oh, Triumph the Insult Dog is the other one I was thinking of. Comment. I should have. Yeah. Never. I just gotta say, I loved how that one tore Rob Schneider a new one. But Rob Schneider took it so well. That was actually so entertaining. And proof that as much of an arse as Rob Schneider may be, he can at least muster up a good sense of humor. And while he hands out crap, he can also have it taken too. So basically, unlike other people of his political tribe, he may have an ego, but it's not fragile.
So what if you
Oh.
again? What if you were to
Comparatively.
reverse it to go the other way, ride up on the thing, then climb, reverse it to go the other way, ride up, and then reverse it the other way.
Don't you now use logic on me?
Just keep reversing it until you get to a safe platform.
Actually, I'm just gonna... Okay, that does exactly what I would have thought it would do. I don't know what else I expected. Oh! Hold up. What the bloody hell?
There's also that.
You gotta be kidding me. Oh no. Oh wait, hey.
Uh-huh.
That's what I want. Ah, crap's sake, now I gotta wait for another roundabout. Oh. Crap. So I need to figure out some way to get over
Hmm.
there. I figured as much.
What if?
You know now either.
Maybe come back to this. Try to do the other parts first.
What other parts?
Well, there's something out in the main room, I think. Again, you never did get to the top of that
I
spinning
know.
thing.
I know.
What if there's something there?
I don't know.
Probably worth your while.
Can I get up this?
No.
Oh. Oh! Go ram it.
What?
Okay, shut up.
I'm right again?
Only twice this whole stream. Ow.
That's because I've been kind of eating, so I haven't been paying attention as much as I normally am. And also because I haven't had as many opportunities to be right because we were arguing about this stuff, we were arguing about other stuff that I was right about.
No, I only said you were right twice. Which that includes those other two times. So, okay, that's... I'll give you thrice. Maybe a half of a right. Which is about, you know, what a Canadian right is, by the way. If you get what I mean. Get it?
Uh-huh.
Half of a right because we're Canadian. Because one day I learned that we don't have rights. We have rights with exceptions, which are actually
Yeah.
not rights. I once argued with the classmate in high school over whether we have had freedom of speech or not, and he goes, "No, we don't," and I said, "Yes, we do." I looked it up later that night and found out, actually, we used to have freedom of speech. It was called the Bill of Rights. And with that Bill of Rights, we had freedom of speech. Then Trudeau's daddy came into the picture and changed it to the Charter of Rights, which brought in reasonable exceptions, whatever those may mean.
Uh-huh.
Or in other words, in our country, we do not have rights. We have privileges.
And the dude was basically setting up for his son's eventual Palpatine.
Say that again? Could you repeat that?
I said, so it sounds like the dude was basically setting up for his son's Palpatine arc.
Oh. Are you really comparing them to Star Wars new trilogy? Because that is damningly
I'm actually
accurate.
comparing them. I was comparing it more to the prequel.
Oh. Well, I suppose there is that. Actually, yeah, probably truer for that than the other. Yeah, actually, no. No, prequels. I just forgot the prequels exist. Which, how could I? Because I loved the prequels. For all their
Is there anything
faults.
else you can do there?
I don't know.
Get closer.
Why does this seem so cute?
Okay, you just had to ruin it, didn't you?
Yes.
Look at that. You did it! Congratulations!
I am so close to hanging up on you.
Then my channel would wonder where I went.
They would, wouldn't
They would, yeah.
they? And then they'll have something to actually tune into the news for.
So, go up, back up over to the other spot. 'Cause I
Nobody
think I
tells
see,
me what to do.
I think I see something also glowing over there, and not down at the end there, in front of me. Every time you use my nieces.
I didn't think I'm gonna do.
I think there's more to it than what you're doing right now. Yeah.
Well, there's.
Perhaps we're jumping the gun. You're about to fall off.
I'm not.
Yeah, I think you're jumping the gun for now. Anyway.
Oh, it's supposed to fill up certain slots.
Which are clearly blocked, otherwise it would go into them.
You told me to. This is on
Well,
you.
that's what I said. That's why I specifically.
And it's
pointed
all
out
your fault.
that was a possibility.
Your face is a possibility.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So now, is there somewhere? Did that open? Did what you did over on the other side? Did it open up something? Anything new?
Besides your face?
Because you see how it's now turning, and it looks like there's an opening there.
Your face is.
Yeah, look. Ooh.
Shut up, man. So, Captain America, Brave New World?
No.
Ouch.
Somehow I
That's not
knew
very
that was going to happen.
Oh! I know what that is.
Oh.
It's dead anyway.
Captain America, Brave New World. Huh.
Yeah. I am totally going to watch that movie one way or another. All because Harrison Ford's in it, and so is Giancarlo Esposito. Two of the best actors in the whole world. And I know you
So-
can't argue that.
Question for you. Instead of doing that, what would happen if you reversed everything? Map.
First.
Map.
Oh. Oh, and by the way, do yourself a favor and as soon as you can, pre-order Forza Horizon 5. Because then we can race together. Or drive together.
Can you get over there?
Oh, over there.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I would reverse it first. Otherwise, you back.
Oh. By the way, I was a bad Canadian today. Everyone's pushing for boycotting buying anything American. Well, I may have bought a new tripod with circle lights, whatchamacallit. And gorammit, if this father-mucking thing isn't over $90 Canadian. But if I buy it from an American Amazon, I got it $40 cheaper. Even with shipping. So I'm
Dude forgot about exchange rate.
no. I'm paying the Canadian price. So Canadian
you
price.
Sure about that?
Yeah, because Amazon gave me the Canadian dollar total.
You're sure?
Yeah. No, I'm
Yeah.
certain.
Okay.
And I got charged for precisely less than what it was listed on Canadian Amazon. I'll even, for your sake, confirm it based on turn this on my cam. Yeah. 53.97. And that's on American Amazon. Otherwise it would have cost me, assuming, actually, let me see if taxes would have been included or extra. Because I didn't even look that far, just because I saw the price from the get-go and thought, yeah, I don't want a ring light, thank you. So otherwise, I would have paid $106.57. Yeah, that's even with free shipping. So I also seem to actually receive it sooner if I'm gathering this correctly. And yeah, I also got it on a sale price. So that made it even cheaper. And yeah, arrives sooner than it would have from Canadian Amazon. So why it worked out that way is beyond me.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, so that still did not work.
Nope. I told you what would work.
What did you say would work?
What if you reversed everything? Which way would the wind be going?
Oh, that.
Yes. Ah, sometimes I wonder, man.
And then...
Nope.
Ah, crap's sake. Whoa.
I mean, I think the right idea, but got unlucky with where the band stopped. Nope.
You know what though? This reminds me of how, even during our acting workshop today, I popped back in after karate, and I prolonged the meeting just by sparking up more chatter.
Yeah.
I just love how I have that effect on things. So, with apologies to Jesse Jackson for making the first half of this stream more or less political.
Yeah. Agreed.
Sheikah Slate authenticated. Deactivating one lock of the door. Wow, one lock. One
Yeah,
lock?
That makes sense though now, because look, as soon as one lock is unlocked, then now once all the locks are unlocked, you'll be able to push that thing into place.
There are 3 terminals remaining.
Oh! I knew that was gonna happen.
He never told me.
I didn't get a chance. It happened way too fast.
You're racist. I'm kidding.
So now, how do you get to the other location? What else can be done? Oh, you know what? Wasn't there a thing over that way if you keep going forward?
Actually, there's one thing on the down below.
Go,
Something
no,
on the
but like
down
before you do that, go
Wow.
over there, because I thought I remember seeing something that you never actually looked into. Over here. With all, what's the chains and the, like, doesn't that look like it's like an elevator or something?
Probably not.
Is it? No. 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 The right idea, but wrong part that you froze.
What do you want me to freeze? What?
Did you see what I was? Nope. Still no. Pay attention to what happens over there. See how they slide down?
Yeah.
Nice.
Gotcha in the watcha.
Ooh, I love this one. You know what's funny? The answer is right in front of your face. Actually, sorry. The answer is at your feet.
Shut up. Shut up.
Maybe there's something else you have to do first, though. I don't know. Actually, there was a ladder behind you. What did it do? Anything useful?
I could climb it up.
Uh-huh. And then... Wait. Oh, it is spinning. I was gonna say, is this room also got pieces that are spinning? But they do.
Yeah, it's got spinning pieces. There we go.
Oh, it did work. Okay.
What is it? I'm not just a pretty face.
I believe you. Oh my goodness, that was probably not what you were supposed to do. You know what's funny?
Oh.
The answer is in your map.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this Friday because I'm going to finally have a brand spanking new setup for self-tapes. Hopefully. Make my auditions look way better.
You know, I've been considering. Speaking of new setups and tapes and other things like that, I've been considering starting a new podcast.
Oh?
Now, I also thought we should bring back our old
Uh-huh.
podcast again, but maybe we just sort of pre-record several episodes in a row so that we don't
I feel like that's what most people do. And I just never, for some
Yeah.
reason, subscribed to that idea.
Yeah. But the
Oh,
podcast
I know
I'm
why.
actually
Because podcasts I always tuned into recorded live.
no.
I'm just
No,
saying that's
no,
what
no,
I'm
no,
used to.
Yeah. No, but I would the podcast I was thinking of, my mom actually gave me the idea for it.
Is that faith-based?
No, actually, she suggested that I do a podcast talking about the world from the perspective of an autistic person.
So long as you don't think I know anything about that.
No. I'm just mentioning it to you. I'm actually mentioning it to you because, you know, if I decide to do it,
You want me to
I don't-
produce for you.
well, kind of, I don't know how to upload podcasts to podcast listening locations.
Which I've only had to kind of learn how to do because Spotify podcasts became a thing and I never had to
Yeah,
learn.
I don't know how to upload to
Oh,
to
go
Spotify.
Raymond.
I don't know how to upload to Apple Podcasts. I don't know how to, and I think SoundCloud isn't the most popular, but I would upload there potentially as well.
Yeah, my only problem with SoundCloud is it costs money.
Yeah.
Not that I haven't paid for SoundCloud before, but it's also why I don't maintain a subscription all the time.
Yeah. So see, I don't know.
Actually, what I ended up
uh,
doing
that part.
was, I think I accidentally once changed my IP to Turkey, and forgot I had it turned on. And I looked at the SoundCloud subscription prices and found out if you have a VPN to change your IP to Turkey, you can actually get a cheaper price because it'll go based on a different price point. And I think a different taxation too.
Wow. That feels like it's probably not legal though.
I don't know, and I don't care because they didn't stop me from having my subscription. That just made, you know, accessing my subscription a little more complicated, is all.
Wow.
Plus I pay for my VPN too,
Fair. But I guess it's just a matter of I discovered through talking to my mother that people with autism, apparently, or seemingly, everyone with autism experiences all the same things and experiences and symptoms. The difference is more so the severity.
Right. I know
But
one
it's
of
like if
the
you're
biggest topics
Yeah.
lately is how, of course, knowing Elon Musk is autistic, but pointing out that, yeah, but that doesn't make it come up with the crap that he does. Say, anti-Semitism, for example.
maybe, but
Which is not, by the way, regarding his latest stunt. That's regarding when he replied to an anti-Semitic conspiracy theory. You have said the actual truth. And lost a bunch of advertisers. Like, yeah, what did you expect? Saying it's okay to be racist to Jews because supposedly these Jews are more racist. Like a family friend of ours, late that is, once said, a gun is a gun is a gun. Well, in the same respect here, racism is racism is racism. But, anyway, please continue, sorry.
no, but all I was saying was we realized recently that, like, it doesn't seem to matter where on the scale, the autism scale you are. The only thing that affects is how you handle situations and react to them.
Right.
But all of the every single one of the indicators of autism and symptoms of autism seem to happen to every person at every level on the scale who is autistic.
Okay. Well, I mean, I
And
think
so
it's...
it would be interesting to have a podcast that would kind of explain to people in the world what it's like living with autism and experiencing the world around you through the eyes of an autistic person.
Right. No, I'm all for spreading awareness. I begin.
So, anyway, yeah, no, I just thought, maybe I'll consider doing something like that. But I would, do all of my own recordings and everything. I just have to have maybe a bit of help uploading them places. I probably could even do the editing of my own projects if I was able to have them. If I was able to get someone to help me know how to upload them.
Yeah.
That's the biggest problem. Because I can do it using my phone. I can record it on
Oh,
GarageBand is what I would just use, basically.
by the way... Crap, while it's fresh on my mind... So, I watched Man Carrying Thing. And he does these micro skits, as I'll call them, with himself. So, like Ryan George and Gil Emmett, Ryan George's skit about Q-tips is genius because I agree with him totally hypocritically. Because his skit is about a medical expert trying to explain to his team why Q-tips are not safe to be inserted into thy ears. And I'm thinking, you're not wrong, but I'm going to keep doing it anyway. And man-carrying thing came up with something about Kanye defenders right now. Because Ye has his own diatribes. Formerly, anyway. Because he's since thankfully deleted his Twitter account. But I guess some people, assuming based on his video, may have tried excusing his actions by way of autism. And again, that same deal of, okay, but autism is not an excuse for being racist. Which, ironically, for a black guy such as Kanye West, he's still a Nazi. And my favorite part about that is it's not even, oh, well, he just says things, or say, like, anything about the media. No, that was straight out the lion's mouth. And when Alex Jones tried to give him an out from proclaiming himself a neo-Nazi, Kanye West doubled down. Or basically, in other words, you know it's bad when Kanye West makes himself the crazier man in the room. With Alex Jones of all people.
Yeah.
I remember even mentioning to my dad, and he goes, but he's black. And yeah, that's the strangely ironic part about it. Is, okay, you say you love Hitler in a way that's not just Christian love, but you love Hitler. It's like, okay, but Hitler won't have loved you.
Yeah.
That would be like a homosexual proclaiming their love for Hitler. Good luck with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I still cannot muster up in my mind how to play. Am I having that Gorham realization? Wait.
I don't know, man. Can't help you with everything.
You've helped me
Maybe-
with so much already.
Maybe go back to the other side and see if there's anything new you can do.
Oh, the other side. Hate to admit, but if we concluded this tonight, does that mean that next time we're going to have to go through all of this all over again?
I don't know. Probably. I don't think there are save or checkpoints.
Reckon we're not making it through this all tonight.
I don't think there are save or checkpoints. in this one. At this point until you get back to the main open world.
Because let's also be fair, not because necessarily my bedtime. I think even last time my brain was just running on fumes by the end of it.
Yeah, I don't even think you're halfway done either.
Yeah. As in, I can see what you mean.
Go back to, like, go all the way back to where you can, to the other side if you can. Like, all the way around. Yeah. Is there anything new you can do over here now?
Well, I feel like there was something about that door. Okay. But then I feel like I should have played this. Oh, that. I suppose that's how I get it.
What if you reverse it? Is that one of the ones you can... Oh no. What if you go back through the other way, now that it's reversed?
Oh. This way.
Does that make any difference?
I think not.
Anything you can do with magnesis? No.
Let's see, I think not.
Hmm.
Yeah. Holy crap.
Anything you can do here with magnesis? Wait, I have an idea.
Oh no.
Go back through the other side. Did you, No, I mean, like, go back up and across to the other side. Into the other part of the room. You'll
Oh.
have to reverse it first.
Yeah. Oh no. We reverse it. Then we reverse it.
Now, this thing here, beside you,
Yeah.
did you try the old-fashioned stasis and then hit it?
No.
I
mean, why would I do that?
just simply hit it, man. Maybe the other way then.
Too off.
No. Go to the other side of it and then do this
What do you
thing.
think I'm gonna do?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Wow.
Screw off.
Wow.
Shut up.
Bow wow wow. Speaking of Brian
Shut
George.
yo. Now. What did you say about George?
I said, speaking of Ryan George, you didn't hear my reference, my wow 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 reference, you know?
I don't watch it that much. Don't you know I live under a rock?
Yeah, I do. Okay, fair enough. Fair point.
Up yours.
Anything else you can do now with any of your other abilities? What if you weren't standing on the button now?
Oh.
Oh.
Shut up.
What happened to the water?
It just made surface level.
Yeah. Anything that
Shut up.
sits on the surface
Shut
of the
up.
water that could be tall enough to help you?
Shut up. Shut up. Oh. Shut up. No, that one?
Yeah.
You do?
Hmm.
Where's it come from?
Wasn't that, Smosh?
Yes. Secret Slate authenticated. Deactivated one lock of the door. I'm
Trust me,
so
man.
happy
I know everything worth knowing.
they bought back their brand. There are 2 terminals remaining.
Nice.
I can relate to that. I know everything that's worth mine knowing.
Yeah, but there's a difference between everything that's worth you knowing and everything that's just worth knowing. Yeah?
I'm special.
Oh. You're special, alright.
Hey, that's what my family tells me too.
Uh-huh.
When multiple sources say the same thing, you know it's true.
That's not necessarily, oh my goodness. That's not necessarily a good thing.
Whoop. Ow. Damn it.
We locked onto the wrong one now.
I killed one of them anyway. Gotcha.
Nice. And I have to disagree.
Huh?
I have to disagree. You living under a rock literally means that you don't know everything that's worthwhile for you to know. It means you are choosing to preferably, or to, it means you are choosing to know what you prefer to know. That doesn't mean you know everything that you should know, or that's worthwhile for you to know.
We're back on this road again. How about you use your knowledge, so vast?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, you know.
Drink.
Okay.
Yeah. See, you can't argue that. Okay, let me see.
So somehow you have to get like into the other side, right?
Oh, bloody hell. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just save myself.
Wait a second. I think you're on to something.
Duh. Always have been.
If you say so. This one's easy.
That's not bad.
Before you go up there,
I
Is there
can't
anything
go
you
up
could
there. Oh, wait. No, I
anything you
can't.
could do is there. Oh, that seems like it's gonna just cause you some trouble. That doesn't. I mean, it
course.
still might. Knowing you.
Of course. Ow! Shut up.
Oh, this one's difficult. I know what you're supposed to do. Test with that wall.
Oh. Oh, hold up. No, do the other way.
Overthinking it.
You know what? That's precisely this. way. Well, in that case.
Oh boy.
Shut up.
Okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with stopping freezing it in place.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh yeah, it's not a. It's.
It's going to dump out.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Nice, congratulations.
Thank you. Oh, so very wise one. Oh. Hey.
You did it.
Darn two tonight, did.
Now what?
Something else.
Now. What are you doing?
Confusing you.
Wasting time that we don't
No,
have.
I'm not. I know what I do. Well,
I
vaguely,
don't know
anyway.
what you do. You unlock the door. Go through it.
Not yet. The lovebirds is alive. Are alive. But that's so sweet of you, Mao Halo World.
Oh no, not this guy.
I didn't know you felt that way about the first giant. Oh, what the crap.
What if you reversed it?
Well, if you reverse it, then it's time.
Yeah.
Or TI.
Can you stand on anything over there? Over there? Okay.
He's a bum. Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
I suppose at least he ain't homeless.
That's true.
am getting tired.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know either. I don't know. I must have. I
Maybe
think
I'll
you had the
just-
right track. No. I think you had the right track. Oh, yeah, okay.
Secret slate authenticated. Deactivating one lock of the door. So it was possible after all.
You will not be happy.
There's one terminal remaining. Whoever said I was happy?
I think you had the right idea. If you ride up in the door frame.
I knew I had the right idea.
But go down to the spot, the place that becomes the floor, right?
That.
There you go.
See? I knew that. Yeah! Ain't he though? Such a bum. Oh no. Do I have a
What did you-
spear? I have a thunder spear.
Wait a second. What is that sword? The one beside
Oh,
it.
Chopper's sword.
Oh, get rid of that garbage.
Bubble Crusher.
That's way better yet.
That's why I picked it up.
Oh, that was
I love causing this guy so much stress. You'd think me causing people stress was intentional, but it somehow isn't. It just comes naturally.
One more to figure out. And also whatever that thing is. Okay. Might want to just run through the door or something. Actually, you might want to use carrying those. Doesn't really work. Since they more or less dodge. Unless you can climb up higher and take it out with bomb arrows.
Oh, this is the way I want to go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is that way. Oh! Okay.
Perhaps if you wait for it to come around and then hit the whole mechanism with stasis.
There we go. Gerudo Scimitar.
Wait, what was the
That's
other?
not checked. Oh, 36.
36. What is the other Gerudo weapon you have?
Inline Scimitar?
That's only 25.
Yeah.
Maybe get rid of it and replace it with it. 36.
Whoa.
That's almost automatic.
Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa.
What if? Too far away. Is there any way you could get up there?
Maybe.
They're not lined up.
Oh,
Is there any way you can get up there? They're still not lined up.
oh.
Is there any way that you could get up there?
Wait. No. No. I think this was this.
Just dropping. There we go. Cool.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Whoa! Beach. Sheik is late authenticated. Deactivating one lock of the door.
Now you know what to do.
All terminal locks have been deactivated. You can now access the deepest area.
Oh boy.
So now I can access its ass end.
Sure.
Can access its donkey.
Sure. Don't forget about the enemies there.
Deepest area.
So,
Huh?
do you remember that thing you tried before, but it was blocked off? That's where you came in.
Yeah, I knew that.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Don't lie.
I actually don't quite recall where that was.
Oh.
Huh. Nope, not that way. Oh, here we go. Whoa. Whoa.
It almost said the same thing to you.
Huh?
It almost said the same thing to you.
What you mean?
If you would have fallen, then it would have been able to go, haha, I made you fall.
Oh! That's the Gotcha. Uh-huh. Whoa.
Wow. Oh, there's for another one of those guys?
Yeah. Should we? You have proven to possess the power of a true hero. Oh. The name
Remember?
of Goddess Hylia. Oh.
When
Kathy does come alive.
Do you remember when I said you'd still need the Master Sword?
I've been waiting for this moment. I offer this final trial. Oh crap, yeah. This feels epic already. One of them's gone rogue. Whoa.
Ooh. That looks like a battle arena. I saw one.
Feels like Pokemon now. That does begin. Feels weird though. Pokemon Sophia. Oh.
Oh boy. You might want to eat one of those like things that replenish your health right away. Also, I think you can flurry rush things.
Oh, that's a big deal.
Well, that one, I don't know. God, maybe that one would have a shield. Carry your thing.
Oh.
Dodge. Eat one of those ones that refills all your hearts, man.
Maybe.
Plus the, or the one that gives you the. That one would be a glide. I think the glide and weighted updraft.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Wow, rude.
I think you do have to like worry about rush that. Or can you use the air once you're in the air? Can you like shoot him with an arrow? Stun him?
Ouch.
How fast he moves. Oh my goodness. Ice arrow?
That got him. So groovy though.
Ooh.
Oh no.
He's pulling Doctor Strange on you. Gotta figure out which one is real. I would like those things.
Oh, I found the real one.
Nice.
Oh, too bad. Don't suppose I could even use it.
Probably will. You also might be able to. I've never thought of this before when I've been doing this, but you might be able to use that what looks like water in the center.
Not so sure.
But I bet you, yeah, I actually bet you could use Devotion to stun this guy and find out which one is the real one.
Oh, yeah.
If you're quick with it.
Oh. Oh, what is that? Oh, wow.
Another stage begins.
Okay, I cannot get over this speed. Who thought these fellas were so funky?
Okay, watch what he does now.
Oh, uh-huh.
Nah. Smack it.
Oh, that didn't do much.
No, that might have been a waste now. That might have worked for figuring out the other thing.
Ooh.
This should be simple enough.
Yeah, well. That's that fire. Running isn't the most timely. Whoa, ouch. Ah. Sorry, my arm got itchy.
Eat.
Mm-hmm.
Eat food. Do you have anything worth eating? Don't forget, if you take enough damage, you do have 1 extra life right now because of Nitha.
Whoa. God, but I just realized this guy's named after Maz. It's a really cool. Oh, what?
Metal orbs? Metal orbs?
Oh!
I think you're quick. That seems like a lightning attack of some sort. I don't know. Oh yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't actually do anything.
I think he took it down. Whoa.
Alright. More metal orbs. Grab one of them.
Oh.
Throw them back at him. Quick with your button. Press delete.
I know, right?
If he summons more of them, it'll be quicker.
Oh. It is.
Glider.
The Rook's protection is now ready to roll.
Slice his ass.
Perfect.
I didn't want to risk it.
Yeah.
Just realized I've never seen them standing. Let
Yeah.
alone moving.
Could probably shoot him in the eye again.
True.
I'd want to just
Oh, I
Oh, nice! You got the helmet.
Did you not watch? Have you
No,
not been watching?
I knew you put the helmet on. I'm surprised that it worked because of that.
Oh, that didn't work though.
That one is shooting ice arrows. The helmet must protect you from
Yeah, but that
opening.
Really not suggested. Ow.
Okay.
Totally going to cheat this. Wait, did I still have...
Eat it. Just eat it. Just eat it. It doesn't. You don't have to worry about something giving you too much. There's nothing wrong with it giving you too much. Just eat an apple.
Are you calling me a what?
Yeah,
I figured I could just end it here.
yeah.
That hurt my
Nice job.
ankle.
Nice job.
I broke his ankle.
Yeah.
Thanks for nice screenshots though.
Yeah. You can use those as thumbnails.
Right?
YouTube thumbnails.
You faced that challenge with great courage. You have erased all doubt from my mind. You are a true hero. Yeah, after you tried to kill my arse, as such, you were destined to take hold of this ancient masterpiece.
Ooh.
Oh, crap.
Yes. Oh boy. It's Mario Kart time.
Oh, baby. I'd recognize that even without you telling me.
Yeah.
Yes, I got screenshots.
There you go.
Sheik is slate authenticated. Distilling rune.
Wow.
One last time.
Boom.
Oh crap. My final rune. Master Cycle 0. Summon
Yes,
Master
sir.
Cycle 0. Insert materials into the tank to convert them into fuel. You can freely call upon this item, but summoning it will not work in certain areas. Rune extract.
Yes.
That which you have obtained is a masterpiece of innovation, created for the one true hero. Hero of Hyrule, may the goddess smile upon you.
Well.
Great Plateau.
Oh?
Hmm? Ah, it's you. Oh, I can't put my feather on it, but I get the feeling you're even more accomplished than you were when we last met. When last we met? I happen to have the perfect song for someone as esteemed as you. I would love to sing it for you. My teacher's unfinished song, the one I told you about.
Oh?
I finally completed the key verses. This lofty location is the perfect stage to sing the special song. It takes place 100 years ago at Hyrule Castle. Yes, the very castle you can still see over yonder. It's about the magnificent inauguration of the chosen champions. If you would, please listen to this special song, the Champion's Ballad. Yo. Whoa.
Welcome, warriors. I'd like to thank you for joining me here today, and for your bravery in accepting this fateful task. I officially appoint you Hyrule's champions, and bestow upon you this sacred garb. That blue is a symbol of the royal family, one that has been passed down for countless generations. Those garments you now wear were all crafted by my daughter, Zelda. Zelda, I trust you with the task only a daughter of the royal family can fulfill. Lead our champions, princess, and together, protect our kingdom from the threat of Calamity Ganon.
I tell you, those formal shindigs really take it out of me.
This is the Sheikah slate, eh?
It is. Apparently, there are more uses for it than we originally thought. Sadly, we've yet to decipher all of its secrets.
The princess showed me something strange recently. Somehow it can create true-to-life images.
Wow. I would love to see it. Princess? May I ask a special favor of you?
All right, this spot should work nicely. Keep your eyes on the Sheikah slate, everyone. Daruk, can you crouch down a bit? You're as big as Death Mountain.
Huh? Oh.
What's with the glum face, princess? Give me a big smile.
Aww.
Rivali, move your tail closer to the group.
Fine.
Mifa, you look so tense. Deep breaths, okay?
Right.
Stay just like that. Here we go. Smile. Click, snap.
Ooh. After this ceremony, they would all forever be known as champions. My teacher always advised me to write songs that transport the listener to the moment in time you're singing of. Now, I finally feel I understand what he meant, and the true power of music. By the way, I found this when I was looking through my teacher's notes. I was thinking, you should be the one to keep it. Your courageous heart reminds me of the indomitable spirit of the champions. I know you'll treasure it. Picture of the champions. A picture of Zelda and the 5 champions, taken after the inauguration ceremony at Hyrule Castle. Cass gifted you this precious item after completing the champion's ballad. A final thought. May the souls of the champions who watch over Hyrule rest in peace.
Link. 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 I have watched your journey, every step. You have overcome every challenge with great courage. With the power that you have attained, I am certain you can defeat Calamity Ganon. Truly.
Aww.
So, one more thing to do.
It
Really
is so
quick.
beautiful.
It is, yeah. One more thing to do really quick.
Oh my god, so intense.
One more thing to do really quick. Trust me, it's worth it.
What?
Go on to your map
No.
and mark, what is the village? Hatino village, I think it is. Hatino village?
Yeah.
Don't fast travel there, just mark there.
Why?
With your ping, right? Well, the reason we're not gonna fast travel there is because I have a different way of getting there now.
Oh. Yo.
I was gonna have you-
Giant. The first giant? Squirrel Girl? Do you
Yeah.
mean his Squirrel Girl? Or you're just telling him about Squirrel Girl as the way to go to be Game Master Marvel Rivals, do you mean? Or what the bloody hell is GM?
Grandmaster.
Ah.
Maybe that's possibly true.
So you were saying
so
I
now-
should teleport there?
No, you should glide down to the ground below where you are now.
Oh.
Should put on that classic outfit. Then you should glide all as far as you can in the direction of Hatino Village, which is actually over the other way. Actually, you'll have to go further because you want to get off the Great Plateau first by gliding. Actually, I guess you don't have to glide. I think you will survive the fall if you're on it. Just, use your rune button.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby. Okay. Don't waste an arrow. They're valuable. Can't afford to lose an arrow in this day's economy.
See the jump?
Whee!
See the button for jump, I mean? Isn't there a button for jump?
Yeah.
And there's a button for, yeah. Ride all the way to Hatino Village.
Wow.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Well, not completely invincible. Now you can ride all the way there, and when you run low on fuel, you know how you hook things? Do the same thing except for you know how when you have a cooking pot, how you put food into it? It's the same thing, but you go up to the side of the Master Cycle Zero with the pile of food or whatever and drop it in. Anyway,
Oh,
you
I
should
thought I ran over something.
no. You should just ignore everything and drive really quickly to Hectino Village.
Just shut up and drive.
We are specifically going to Link's house.
Now I have to
You
specifically
don't have to.
drive.
You don't have to, but I figured you'd be interested in trying out this new toy that you just unlocked.
Must admit, I like it better in Super Smash Bros. But all it about play the girl, play the character. You can play that. What game master? To me and be selfish. Pretty much carry the whole thing.
Oh, Squirrel Girl? Yeah, I carry a lot of them with Squirrel Girl.
Wait a minute. Please think about what you're doing. I'm young, but you're even younger. I'm trying my best out here, but I get the feeling you're going to end up trying even harder in this world. That's the feeling I get when I look at your face. But maybe I'm nuts.
Ah,
You're fine, just don't be so careless. There are too many enjoyable things in the world to gamble with your life. Oh, how about you mind your own business?
I didn't even really? Really? Just because you were... No, that was a part of this game. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I think if you just stay on this path, you'll get there eventually. You can take this path all the way to... I think.
I just realized Link's riding without a helmet. That's dangerous. I think I want to
There's a lot of
report this game to 1 million moms so they can protest for a more Christian approach to motorcycle riding that requires helmet wearing.
And they can compare it to GTA, and then they can talk about the violence, and they can compare that to GTA and its violence, and they can shut down video games forever.
Exactly. That's what we deserve, after all.
Might have to cross the river, actually, we'll see.
I still love reading about how... Because I knew about them taking offense to Preacher, AMC show, that is. And... Which was because they actually promoted 1 Million Moms review about their show. And then found out that, oh, they even took offense to a Burger King commercial because a guy is eating the Impossible burger and says, damn, that's good. And they thought, no, the least they could have done was bleeped out the part where he says, damn. Because that's offensive. And I thought, the offensive part about that commercial is that he's eating a vegan burger that's made with fake meat. But even better yet was because what's something else offensive I can think of that they might be offended by? because it's not really offensive. Oh, what about Frank's Red Hot? So I looked it up on their website and found out that, oh, they actually did have a bone to pick with Frank's Red Hot. Because they thought that I put that on everything was legitimately offensive.
That was almost dangerous. And then when we get to, once we get to Hampton Village, yeah, once we get to Link's house, there'll be one thing to do before we can end the stream. The next week, or whenever the streams again, before we actually go to, like, this will be our second last, potentially second last stream of this, I think. Because there's only two things left to do. We have to get the rest of the memories and we have to fight Ganon.
Right.
Save the day. So, next stream is probably just focusing on getting the rest of the memories.
But we'll possibly be done with this game before the last of this season 2 comes out then. Oh,
You should be stuck to the road.
I realized that. So I may or may not want to find more horses, just so I can transfer them to my Tears of the Kingdom save.
Do you really need that many transfers?
Yes. I want my horse collection. Most importantly, Black Beauty and all my other horses.
Why not just transfer the main horse? The one horse, or the... Yeah, but why would you collect more just for the purpose of transferring?
Because I can. Not mine.
Ooh.
Whoa! What the bloody hell was that?
Hey, yo. Dude, you're going too fast. You don't have to go to that marker. You
Oh,
just go
I just killed it. I not only killed my frame rate, but I also killed my fuel.
Oh. Well, I'll show you how to fuel it up then. Grab food like you... whatever, grab food or anything, really, that you can hold in your hand. And then fuel it up. There you go.
Oh,
You
that's
actually
only
probably
half
need to
way.
do... Yeah, probably need to put in another stack.
Sure do.
Fuel isn't cheap, you know.
Right?
It costs so many apples.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have my motorcycle run on apples.
Yeah. Link's house is back the other way. You don't need that marker.
Wait, the other way?
Yeah, the other way. Back towards the shrine. Remember? Get out of the way, kid. Where are the paths that to go up the road and follow the path? Right. There's these stupid kids behind you. Another way. Okay. Right. Now you're running everybody's poor trees and such over.
Oh,
Yes.
that's right.
That path.
Alright.
Follow the path now. Cross the bridge.
Cut the bridge?
Cross the bridge.
Cut the bridge we're on. Cut it down, cut it down, down, cut it down.
Oh, cross it. Perfect. Now go inside. Go upstairs.
Uh-huh.
Go near the
You
bed.
could just tell me to go to my room.
Here we go.
Seems like a good spot for the picture you got from Cass. Would you like to display the picture? No.
Bro.
Yes.
You learned your lesson. There you go. Don't know where he was hiding that, but there you go.
Happier times. Brings a tear to my eye. Alright.
Now go to bed and end the stream.
Right, how late? Oh. That's a 4 days sleep. Oops.
Maybe you should have picked morning.
Yeah, but that's too late. Early, I mean. Morning.
No. Noon, I guess. Noon would work too. But, you know.
Or for you, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. That's why he goes to bed so early. Because he gets up so early. And on that violent delight, thank you for watching. You should not be watching. But you did anyway, and I appreciate that. Don't have a good night. Have a great night. God bless. Live long and prosper. And until next time, this has been Jibby Blaze.
And I'm the first giant.
But now, yeah, we're thinking we're back. We'll be back. Like a wizard, hey. Subscribing for the first time.
Anytime.
Now make my way up here. Stupid. Okay.